the genre uses and doesn't use that defines it. What the genre takes a lot from is power metal, and what the genre doesn't take as much from is doom metal. Because if they take too much doom, they become an epic doom band. Quick shout out to all you organizing your magic cards by set and color and being like, where the hell do these hybrids go? Again, there's a lot of great bands in the genre, but man, a record I've been playing non-stop since including it in my Metal Monthly segment. A group that I think captures the nerd but also expands out of it. It's Megaton Sword with Blood Hails Steel, Steel Hails Fire. Hey, maybe you're from a place and you like music that sounds like where you're from. Hey, folk metal. Folk metal takes heavy metal and integrates local sounds, customs, traditions, history into the music. This has resulted in some very popular bands because people are sometimes from the same place that Vikings are from, and everybody thinks Vikings are cool. It's predominantly a European phenomenon, but it has really expanded across the world, and even within Europe, there's a diverse selection of cultures. So maybe it's three aggro-looking dudes just rocking out, talking about pirates, or hey, maybe it's an Aluvite show you stumble into. You gotta Google what a hurdy-gurdy is. You black out, wake up 6 years later playing Judas Priest on the thing on YouTube. And metal comes full circle. That can obviously be a lot. So let's start simple with something. We said everybody likes Vikings, let's go with Vikings. You can start with something like an Ein Sepharim or a Fintroll, but you know who rocks? Tyr by the Light of the Northern Star.
Tribal times, northern nights, hidden high, runic rites. I was told, only in our hide, only in our hide, only in our hide, only in our hide when the battle cry. For the pagan past I did, that will never die. Only in our hide, never turn away, never true until your full time will stay.
Thus we come to our genre where we try and get fans to expand out a little bit. And this is less of an underground genre, but if you're someone in your 30s, you probably came up listening to new metal bands, grr, my now nemesis. But if you're in your 20s, your first exposure to the amazingness of metal might have been through Guitar Hero. I mean, this is a video of a guy playing Dragon Force, the guitar part, on a drum pad that he built, and it's got 7 million views. Which suits power metal just fine because it's a genre about taking heavy metal to the ridiculous. Voices get higher, tone and content get lighter, frequently positive, and everybody gets too good at their instruments. Like seriously, there's a gauge, and you get here at guitar and you're a cool person, and then you go past and you're weird again. That's where we're at with power metal. And I know before you leave an angry YouTube comment, power metal absolutely existed before Guitar Hero. I'm not saying Guitar Hero created power metal, and there's a ton of great bands in the genre. One of my personal favorites is Power Quest, but it can be hard, I think, to get a new person into a band like Power Quest. So how do we get someone in? With a more serious power metal band? I say go the opposite. There's some bands in the genre that know it's ridiculous, and they're in on the joke. They have fun with it. I can think of no other band that's able to write a phenomenal song and then make a joke about it in the same breath. It's Twilight Force, Dawn of the Dragon Star, tally-ho! Hey, that's been how to get into heavy metal. As always, let me know below what band got you into heavy metal. What are the greats I missed? What are the secret underground knowledge I don't know? And hey, if I did something wrong, tell me, because this show is about learning, both you and I. Blaine Smith, signing off.
Oh, when I was young, heavy metal is only heavy metal.
But
Oh my God.
He was talking about one. He was not. He wasn't talking about heavy metal in general. He was
Yes,
talking
yes,
about.
yes, sure.
Do you remember what kind of heavy metal was he talking about at the beginning?
Oh, he talk. Uh, that's new term for me. New wave of heavy metals is the first. That
New
was
British
wave.
heavy metal wave.
No, new wave of British metal is Iron Maiden.
Yes.
After, okay, after this, the first I believe he talked about new wave of heavy metal, a new wave of new metal, something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard.
That's crazy because for me,
Yes.
new metal, it's from the 90s.
Yes, for me too. For me too. New metal is Slipknot, Papa Roach, this bands, you know.
Yes. Okay, so he left some
Crazy.
questions here at the end. Let's answer it.
What band got you into heavy metal? Oh, I believe all bands is heavy metal. All bands get me to got me into the metal. You know, is different ways to play different sounds, but for me, is always is heavy metal.
Mm-hmm. And what are the greatest he missed? Like the great bands he missed?
Mm. For example, for me, folk metal, Viking metal, for me, the best he missed for me is Amon Amarth, you know.
Yes.
Sounds great for me.
Yes, and
Uh,
Amon Amarth, I don't know. Like if we compare to the other bands on this same genre, the folk metal, but I believe Amon Amarth is closer to like doom thrash metal sometimes. They're not like as fast and as light as I don't know, Rhapsody.
no, okay, but Rhapsody um, is I believe is close to epic, is close to
Oh
power
yes,
metal. You know, I believe
yes.
it's different. For me, it's different. Rhapsody.
Yes, totally.
Yes, I think he missed Amon Amarth. For example, for me, power metal. The father of power metal is Halloween. You know.
Oh yes, totally.
Yes, yes,
Mhm,
and I like power metal from, for example, Dragon Force is very nice,
mhm.
but they play very fast, very fast. It's impossible to play like Herman Lee. Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. Here in Brazil, Angar, you know Angar?
Mhm.
Yes, for me, Angar is close to power metal. Maybe Angra too.
Yes, a little bit. And still talking about folk metal, we have Blind Guardian.
Yes,
Blind Guardian is between folk
but for
and
me,
epic.
for me, Blind Guardian is more power. I don't know. I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't know. It's very similar. When when you listen, it's similar. You know, because heavy metal.
Yes, like we are trying to put them in smaller boxes.
Yes, yes. But for me, is another only another way to play. You know, for
Mhm.
example, I believe it's more related to the country, is more related the culture of each country. You know, for example, when you listen Viking metal, is related to their culture. When you listen, for example, Soulfly, is
Mhm.
heavy metal related to Brazilian roots. So I think that's it.
Yes, totally. And yes, then there is this another question. What's the secret underground knowledge he doesn't know? Do
What's
you
the
have?
secret underground knowledge? I don't know. What's the secret underground? No.
Oh, on this genre, I don't know anything. Something like really, really underground.
Really, really, today, really, really underground. Today, with YouTube, you don't have, I believe, more the really underground, you know?
Yes.
I
That
don't know.
was
I don't
back in the
know.
day with the fanzines.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, I was writing some questions here during the video.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite new wave of British heavy metal?
Mm. Bruno,
That's
I
difficult.
yes, yeah. I don't know if he is a heavy metal. Yes, but I heard one band. The name is I forget two bands. One is Periphery. You know
Mhm.
Periphery?
Never heard.
Never heard.
No,
So very nice.
I'll have to listen to.
Yes, very nice, nice Periphery. But I believe Periphery is more, I don't know today, gent than metal,
Mhm.
but it's metal too, you know. Yes. And another band, I try to remember the name. Is a girl is a who is singer is a girl. I
Mhm.
believe AO Storm, Ali Storm,
Hey,
Ali
Mr.
Storm.
I didn't know it was a girl.
Have two AO com age and
Mhm.
AO without age.
Okay.
AO without age is a girl.
Nice.
Yes, very nice. I like it. I like it.
Yes. Yeah, I like pirate metal.
Yes, yes. And so I believe this I have another band that I heard, but I forget the name. Is different. I like it. They play um, like oh, what's the name? Ah, Adrenaline Mob.
Adrenaline Mob. I'll have to note
Yes,
this down.
very nice, very nice.
Okay, just found it here. Very good. Did you know that band Traveler?
No,
It it
no.
it sounded very nice, right?
Yes, yes, is remember Iron Maiden, but I think it's nice. I
Totally.
like it. I like it.
And there was this another band called Megaton Sword.
That's new for me.
Yes, I like I like the name.
Yes, but today we laugh with this name. But when I was young, I loved this kind of name. You know.
I play RPG. At some point in my life, we used to go playing RPG, and we have to have a sound system
Okay.
with CDs of Rhapsody and Blind Guardian, Avantasia.
Avantasia, yes, for sure.
Avantasia is coming to Brazil.
Really?
Yes, next year.
Oh, it's very nice. I like
Mhm.
it. I like Avantasia.
I'm planning to go just to see Avantasia, but it will be a, a festival, and
Mm,
the bands are Stone Temple Pilots,
okay.
Avantasia.
Okay.
I don't remember the rest, but it's not like one genre. It's totally different.
Do you heard Sons of Apollo?
Never.
Never. You need to listen Sons of Apollo. The drummer is the play, please. It's
Let's
very
check.
nice.
Which one? This first one?
I don't know. I listen on Spotify.
Okay.
The drummer is the drummer from Mike Portnoy.
Good.
Yes. Kid Sheeran.
In your circle of splendor, a room of pretenders. This is the new make-believe. In your complex decisions, this tiny incision cut to commence misery. Yeah, there's a voice screaming out of my head. There's a truth that I don't wanna know. Cross the line that you're gonna regret. Is it me? Is it you? So get out of my way. Going out on my own.
They changed the guitarist. The guitarist was yeah. They changed it. They changed it. The video that the news that I heard was one guy. This guy played very fast, very fast. I forgot his name, but it's very nice.
And talking about Dream Theater members, I follow the pianist, the Dream Theater pianist.
Jordan Rhodes.
Yes, on Instagram. And he was in Las Vegas, I believe, this week, and we recorded with a Brazilian. The guitarist is Mateus.
Asato.
Yes.
I know. This guy plays very well.
Yes, like crazy.
Yes.
Let me try to find what's the name of the keyboard, the key player, the
Jordan Rhodes.
Jordan Rhodes.
H-U-R-H-U, I believe.
How? H-U?
R. No. R-H-U. Jordan Rhodes.
Like that? Jordan.
No. I believe it's the other way. Jordan Rhodes. Yes, I think.
One, two, three.
That's the one.
Come on.
Very nice. Do you know Liquid Tension?
No, never heard it.
No. Please, Liquid Tension. Experiment. Oh, this Liquid Tension Acid Rain, please.
Acid Rain. Okay.
Yes.
Morecos, eu vivi pra ver isso.
Vivo na GG Week Santander, uma parceria que deu jogo. Tem parcelamento especial e frete grátis para eletrônicos e smartphones. Tudo isso pagando
It's
no
very
cartão
nice.
Santander.
It's
GG
very
Week
nice.
Santander, só oferta good pro seu game.
Seguro alto mesmo. Rende tranquilidade na estrada. Seguro mesmo é Zurich.
Is that Mark Portnoy?
Yes.
Okay.
Jordan Rhodes and John Petrucci too.
I have to listen to it.
It's inspired me.
Oh my God, where do I start? It's heavy. That's nice.
Yes, and
It's-
they play. If you see, I don't remember the name of these bashes. They play very nice, very well. Much part of the music, Petrucci played together Jordan Rhodes very fast. So nice, so nice.
Mhm. And Jordan Rhodes, he plays the guitar as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
And very nice. He plays
Yes.
very, very well. Very good. Okay. Yes, we have time. And I don't know where it was. But let's get back here.
It might seem a little silly.
Let's go to the next genre, thrash metal.
Oh, I love thrash metal.
Yes.
If you're looking for a genre to bring in some newbies, thrash might be your ticket. Why? Well, if they've listened to any fast, aggressive, guitar-based music, they might have brushed up against thrash on accident already. Plus, if you're gonna look like a metalhead, at some point in your life, someone's gonna scream a thrash band name at you on the street, so better brush up on the basics. Slayer! Metallica! This is how to get into thrash! Thrash is sort of the genre that would define the modern metal sound. It's the springboard from which metal's most extreme genres were birthed, and the platform that would give rise to metal's biggest acts. Sure, heavy metal had scary imagery and parents were worried their kids' souls were being stolen by the devil, but it wasn't until thrash metal came along that metal truly sounded aggressive. It took the technicality of heavy metal and smashed it together with the aggression of hardcore, and kablooey, a genre was born. It's also the metal genre that's most likely to be political because, yes, anonymous YouTube commenter with no profile photo, metal has always been political. If you're looking for that quintessential sound, look no further than early Metallica. That's a copyright strike. Look no further than the legendary great Slayer. That's copyright strike number 2. Look no further than Megadeth. That's copyright strike number 3. You're out of there. While the Big Four were making waves in America, there was a strong European scene growing, especially out of Germany. You'll sometimes see this referred to as Teutonic thrash, but I've never heard someone say that in actual conversation, so let's just call it what it is: gold standard, German thrash, creator, let's go.
No one is safe. The body is triple and raw. Freedom of thought and mirage. The trauma is endless indeed. Feeling so early and wise. Fooled by friends and routine. Spirits on
looking for a genre to get new fans into metal, I mean, it's literally in the name, crossover thrash. Cross on over to our side. It's a genre that really fuses metal and punk, which is really handy because if you were born in the 80s, maybe you grew up with some days that were green, some blinks that were 182, that one makes less sense. But regardless, maybe you started listening to some heavier stuff, some hardcore punk. You went and saw a Cro-Mags show. You got a Suicidal Tenants CD. Hey, maybe you were catching a bill and there happened to be a little band called Municipal Waste or Toxic Holocaust on there. You're already in, man. You're already doing it. That's the great thing about crossover thrash. All the crossover thrash bands play shows outside of the metal ecosystem so they can bring fans into the genre. And I can think of no band that does it better currently than the greats Power Trip. So let's have a listen, even though we've probably all heard it already. It's Power Trip, Nightmare Logic. Yeah. Speed metal is a genre that seems to confuse a lot of people. One time at a party, a guy straight up said to me, "You're making that up." I'm not. Speed metal exists. It's not thrash metal. They get used interchangeably a lot. They're different. Just like if I ordered a calzone and you gave me a panzerotti, I'd be pissed. If I asked for speed, I don't want thrash. Speed carries 4 more elements of heavy metal. As a result, hey, it's a great way to get fans of heavy metal into some more extreme music, because it already sounds like their favorite band just on speed. Some example of this are, hey, almost genre founder and Canada's own Exciter that now features Banger's own Daniel DK, to random bands that released one great record like Speedwolf. But a record that came out recently that does it with a modern flair is Solicitor's Spectral Devastation. Let's have a listen. So now I need to talk about metalcore. Calm down. I know, metalcore, just the word causes a reaction inside of you, and I know technically it's not a subgenre of thrash, but it is a subgenre of metal that combines metal and hardcore, and it was influenced by early hardcore and crossover bands. So it counts. It counts at least a little bit. It's a bastard stepchild. You gotta give me that. Now, I'm not talking about late metalcore because that's more influenced by
Usar seu imóvel como garantia para conseguir crédito, não acreditas? Por que você nunca pensou nisso?
melodic death metal, and so really that definitely doesn't have a place here. But in the spirit of the show, as a non-metalcore fan, I sought out to find a metalcore album that I think we all could enjoy. I'm opening up, you need to open up too. I checked out a couple of bands, I got suggested Zao, I thought about that. I mean, Earth Crisis was kind of in there, but it wasn't until I landed on Cave-In's Until Your Heart Stops that I was like, that's the one. Okay, so we've reached our last genre, which is a curveball. It's not meant to get fans into thrash, it's for thrash fans to get out, see the wide world a little bit. And I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite genres, D-Beat. It's not really a subgenre, it's almost more like a father or like at least an uncle of thrash.
Hey, how you doing?
Who are you?
I'm your uncle.
D-Beat.
Do I have an uncle?
The commonality it shares is a great, great drum beat. There's a bit of variations between the two genres, but hey, if you're wondering what that drum beat is, let's listen to some guy on YouTube called D-Beat Dad. Hit us with a taste of it. Now, if you're a thrash fan, that undoubtedly sounded familiar, and that's because early thrash bands were influenced by bands like Discharge, who themselves were influenced by Motorhead. So we've got a real Ouroboros of connection going on. Now, what band to share with you? Well, I've had a blast at NFC shows. That'd be a great one, but there is a modern D-beat band that is almost metal. They're so heavy, and I've certainly seen metalheads going nuts for them at Maryland Death Fest. So I present to you Tragedy with Tragedy.
Conditioned and flying out!
So hey, thanks for coming on that twisty journey with me. As always, what got you into thrash? What are some of the bands I missed? And hey, tell me where I was wrong. We're all learning together. It's a show about learning. It's a show about learning called How to Get Into Thrash.
This guy is funny.
Yes, very funny. Oh, this guy. For me, the last D-beat for me is punk rock. You know.
Yes, I was writing here on my screen, and like what is the beat? And when he put that band, I wrote here the beat sounded like Brazilian punk bands.
I like one band. The name is Exploited. Exploited is punk band. It's not like the beat, you know. I like it. It's the same. It's very fast, but it's punk. It's not the beat.
I don't know. Maybe he's considered. I don't know. Maybe he's considering punk, like British punk, The Clash and Stray Cats. I don't know.
Maybe. I know. I believe it's hardcore. I believe Exploited is hardcore. I don't know.
So many subgenres. Like
yes.
He started saying about Slayer and Metallica. Do you believe they are the basics of thrash metal?
For sure. I believe Metallica, no, but Slayer, I believe it, beginning with Slayer, I think. Yes.
Even counted the Killing Now album. Killing Now is trash, but
yes, Killing Now, yes, Killing Now, yes.
For example, we could say Pantera, but Pantera started as hair metal.
I don't know if Pantera is trash. Nuclear Assault is trash. Agnostic Front is trash. Slayer. It's all this kind of bands of 80s is trash, you know. Anthrax is trash.
Yeah, the Anthrax is part of the Big Four.
Yes.
Are the Megadeth's trash? Maybe at the beginning.
I don't know. For me, Megadeth is heavy metal. It's not trash.
Yes. Please tell me if I'm wrong, but because I'm not sure about it. But the first Metallica album, what's the name of the lead singer from Megadeth?
Dave Mustaine.
Dave Mustaine wrote the songs from Killing Now, right?
Yes, right.
And when they separated, Dave Mustaine released the Megadeth first album. And it's the same songs, but with like different lyrics from Killing Now. Is that right?
Yes. For example, one song, the name is I don't remember. The name was The Four Horsemen. I don't know if it's Four Horsemen is from Metallica or Megadeth.
It's from Metallica.
Metallica. You have a similar music on Megadeth. I don't remember the name, you know. But yes.
I heard about that. When I was a kid, I got a K7 tape with the the original recordings of Dave Mustaine on Metallica at the recording Killing All. But I'm confused now. Killing All was released with Dave Mustaine on the guitars, or they changed it before they released it?
No, he play guitar and singing.
Mm-hmm.
Killer Now was Dave Mustaine singing and guitar.
Mm-hmm.
The drummer was the same today. The bassist was the guy that died. I forget his name. Cliff Burton.
Cliff Burton.
Yeah, and Hetfield.
Mm.
They fired David Mustaine, and they bring Kirk Hammett.
Okay, yes.
Okay, if I don't remember, if I'm not wrong, Kirk Hammett came from Exodus. If I'm wrong, I don't remember, but I believe he came from Exodus.
But Kirk Hammett, did he recorded Killing All, or he recorded the next album?
No. He recorded, I believe, Killing All. After Killing All, Ride the Lightning. He recorded after Ride the Light, I believe. Ride the Lightning. Yes. Yes. No, he recorded Ride the Light. Yes. With David Mustaine was only the first. Was Killing All. Yes, with David Mustaine. They recorded only one with Metallica.
Yes, Ride the Lightning. I'm seeing here. What about Killing All? Here says Killing All was recorded by. Let me see. James Hetfield, Lars, Cliff Burton, and Kirk Hammett. I believe they spelled Dave Mustaine before record the album, before release the album.
Okay. Because I remember he writes the songs for Killing All.
Yeah, that's why he has the rights to record another one.
Yes. In my mind, was Mustaine.
If he released the Killing All, he wouldn't have the rights on the songs.
Yes, for sure.
That's crazy story.
Yes.
I had no idea that Creator was German.
Oh, Creator is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I love Creator. Yes, for me, is the most similar of Slayer is Creator. It's very nice. Sodom is very nice thrash metal too.
Okay, Sodom. Yes, I was confusing with Saxon.
No. It's Sodom. And in Brazil, have a nice band. The name is. The vocalist, his name is Pompeu. I forgot the name of this band. It's very nice thrash metal band.
Send to me when remember.
Yes, I will send to you.
Very good. Do you like hardcore?
Some bands, I don't know. I like one band. When this guy talked about crossover. You know, I like one band. The name is SOG. You know SOG?
I believe you show it to me once.
This band is very, very nice. Is when he talk about crossover, I remember SOG. But for me, SOG is more related to hardcore, not crossover. For me, is new, you know.
Okay, I like one band. I'm not remember the name right now. Yeah, I will not remember. It is a hardcore band that's
Mhm.
very close to thrash.
I'm trying to find this Brazilian band thrash metal that I.
And I had no idea that speed metal was related to thrash metal.
I agree with you, but for example, for me, speed metal. Many years ago, someone told me, "Oh, speed metal is Anthrax," but I don't know. I really don't know. I heard this genre in the past, but I don't know.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Try to find it here.
Do you like metalcore bands?
I like metalcore.
Which band do you like?
Wait. Oh, I found the name Corsus. You know Corsus?
Oh, yes.
I found.
Yeah, courses are really active today.
Yes. It's for me. They when they started till now, they play really thrash metal. You know.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
Many years ago, when I had my band, we recorded one demo on Corsus Studio. O Pompeu is the singer. He had a studio close to shopping Ibirapuera. Oh, very nice.
That's so cool. Talking about studio to rehearse and I miss that. The smell of the amps.
The valves.
Yes. I miss that.
Me too.
When I was a little kid, my father had a band.
Okay.
They rehearse at the garage, and still I could remember the smell of having a band. It's I don't know. I really like it.
Yes. I agree with you. Metalcore. He mentioned it not in heavy metal. Cro-Mags. For me, Cro-Mags is metalcore. But he told us metal, you know. But for me, Cro-Mag, I like Cro-Mags. The first time then I heard Cro-Mags, many years ago, Sepultura, when they went to the tour, Arise tour, they recorded to MTV Brazil. Yes, and he showed many bands, then they like it in this time. He talked about Cro-Mags, Fudge Eternal, Soulfly, you know, and Fudge Eternal don't like so much. It's so a little bit strange for me, but Cro-Mags was very nice. I like it.
Yeah, metalcore brought me back to metal because when I was like 20 something, I was really into new metal, and new metal was starting to like losing direction. And then I was like, I don't know what to listen to, and then the video game Guitar Hero came out. I was playing with my friend, and I heard All That Remains.
I don't know.
And I really like it, All That Remains. It for me, it was like the revival, you know? Let me show to you.
Oh, please.
It's not a spectacular band, but it brought my spirit back to heavy metal.
Nice.
Scotch Whiskey. American Attitude. Maturado em barril americano para um toque mais suave. Beba com moderação.
Can I get everyone in the front and everyone get your hands in the air just like this. Now keep them up.
Oh, it's very nice.
Yes.
I like it. I like it. Never
Yeah,
heard.
Yeah,
How
it
that remains.
it hooked me. And
Nice.
there is another one. I don't know if you know. It's an Australian metalcore band. It's so funny because the guys they doesn't look like a head
metal
baker. Yes, they look like a surfer guy, like with shorts and white t-shirt. They play on the stage with flip-flop sandals on their feet.
Do you remember the name?
Yeah, I remember the song Carry On. Parkway Drive.
Parkway Drive.
I believe it's live. Yes.
You guys did fucking amazing, seriously. That was absolutely insane. But. You set the bar here with that last song. That's either a good thing or a fucking hard thing for you, because you gotta fucking push it way up. We can't go like this and then end like this. It needs to end up here. I need as many fucking crowd surfs as one song can get. Every fucking person that hasn't crowd surfed tonight, this is your fucking chance.
Can you notice his accent? The Australian accent.
This one's called Carrion. I need you up here. Let's go. That's right. Get this shit started.
Oh, I remember Pantera, you know?
Yes.
Parkway Drive. Nice.
There's this video clip I like to share on Facebook and say, oh, that's a very nice song to go to the beach and relax, because as you can see,
De parque de diversão.
if you're not listening to, people get surprised. Because Facebook starts the video like with no sound and people has to put the sound on like that. Oh, that's a nice song. It's like going to the beach. It's surfer rock. And when people turn the sound on,
Very nice. Very nice. I love it.
And I like because they look like surfers.
Yes.
If you show the picture, like let's find a picture. I don't know, this picture. And ask people, what this band would sound like. And you show this band and ask,
Yes.
this one is heavier,
It's the opposite, you know.
much more heavier, way heavier.
Oh, this is pop for me. Ghost is pop.
Totally.
Yes.
I was so expecting something from them.
Yes, for sure.
Very good. Do we have anything else you would like to tell about thrash metal?
No. For me, that's okay. I love thrash metal.
Is one of your favorite subgenres of metal?
Yes, for me, yes.
Yeah, I like it so much as well. I believe it was one of I believe when you were younger, you started listening to heavy metal, like when you at the 80s or the 90s. It was the gateway of heavy metal was we had two ways to get into heavy metal. It was Iron Maiden or Metallica. And I got into heavy metal with Metallica, not Iron Maiden.
I started with Iron Maiden, you know, and after Iron Maiden, I met Motorhead, Judas Priest, and Slayer. When I met Slayer, oh my God, that's what I want, you know.
Yes, I used to. My sister had a friend because we lived on Laranjal Paulista, very countryside like city, during the 90s. And she had a friend and she recorded video clips from MTV. And it was like all sorts of style. And my father used to play keys before, and like Pink Floyd and this kind of stuff, rock and roll. And I like it. But for me, the heaviest band was like Kiss for me. And then we were watching this videotape with Pearl Jam and Nirvana, these bands. And then there was Marilyn Manson video clip. And it was like crazy and dirt and like disgusting. And I like it so much. And then I want more of that and more and more.
It's very nice. I like Marilyn Manson too. I like the Marilyn Manson. The guitarist is John Five.
Yes, it was.
He's a very nice guy. He played very well, very well.
And he's very active nowadays.
Really?
Yes, because I believe he got the respect from everyone because he's a nice person and he plays like extremely well.
Yes.
And people really enjoy him. Like people ask him to play with them. Come play with us. Like it's nice to have John Five among them.
I saw one video in YouTube with John Five, and he visited Jason Baker. And he take the Jason Baker had one guitar, the Hurricane, and he started to play the songs of Jason Baker. So very beautiful, very nice, very nice.
Yes, very cool. Okay, André, that's it for the
Thank
week.
you.
Thank you very much. See you.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.